Right, hi folks. So I'm at SHP today. We're supposed to be having a sort of interview with some organisation or something. I'm not 100% clear exactly what it is we're doing, but anyway. So I thought I'd just have a quick walk around down the road for a minute or two, because we're not due to start until about 3 or 3:30. It's what time is it now? It's now nearly 20 to 3, and like I say, we're not going to start now until about 3:30, I think. So anyway, so I thought I'd just do a quick vlog. In a bit, when I get back home later on today, I'm going to upload a video I did on the tube this morning, getting here. It was quite interesting because, like I say, I was in the end carriage, and it was the first time that I actually it was the first time that I've been on a tube train where the whole carriage to myself that long, so that was quite interesting. So you'll see that in a bit as well. But anyway, like I say, at the moment I'm just having a wander around the sort of side streets, just doing this little vlog. That's a nice little pub, isn't it? Look, picturesque little pub. I like little picturesque little pubs like that. I like that. That's pretty cool. Right, so yeah, like I say, we're going to be doing this interview thing, and not sure exactly what it's all about, but I know it's the gist of it is something to do with the peer mentor stuff that I'm doing. So we're just going to be asked questions on that and what have you, and it's something to do with getting accreditation for the peer mentor group that Martin set up. So because there's like 3 other organisations or something involved in this, and it's all about trying to get a sort of like a gold standard, if you like, of peer mentor sort of thing, something like that. Anyway, something on those lines. So anyway, yeah, like I say, that's going to be interesting. Yeah, now my mind's gone completely blank. Oh, I hate when that happens. Yeah, so basically, like I say, I'm just having a walk, having a wander, and it's not too bad in terms of weather. Still a bit chilly, but every now and again the sun pops out from behind those clouds. There we go with the wind. Sorry, trying to keep the wind off these off the camera. I don't know if turning this way is going to make it any better or not, to be quite honest. Typical that the wind decides to blow now. I just find it so frustrating, really annoying, because, like I say, you know, I really need to try at some point and try and get myself a better microphone, an external microphone for this camera, with one of those fluffy things on it, because that's supposed to cut down that sort of noise, wind noise stuff, supposedly anyway. So you know, hopefully that'll make it a hell of a lot better. Oh great, see, it's blowing even harder now. Hang on, let me go around here, see if we can cut a bit of this wind off. That's a bit better. It's not. Oh, hang on. Yeah. Anyway, sorry. It's just. I know. I know. I constantly mention it. But you know, it's flipping really annoying. It's like we just don't seem to have any days at the moment where there's no wind at all. Do you know what I mean? It would be nice just to have one windless day, so that I can have be out and about and do a vlog without it, without having to flipping avoid that. I don't know. Right, okay, so tell you what, let's go and have a look around here. Let's see what we can see. I know there's a church around this corner here, which, like I said to you before, I always find churches quite interesting buildings, to be quite honest. Like I say, I'm not particularly religious as such. I don't have any particular belief necessarily, but that's just me. But nonetheless, churches as buildings, I like them. I really do. They're quite awe-inspiring. You can't deny that. Well, I mean, I guess you could. It depends on your opinion, I suppose. But personally speaking, like I say, I quite like them. You know, I do find them quite inspiring actually, as it goes. So, hang on. Sorry, now the sun's right in my face now and I can't see what I'm doing. Right, hang on. Let's have a walk down here. Let's go this way. There we go, you see? There it is. Like I say, it's not nothing spectacular necessarily compared, say, to you know, some other church buildings that I've seen. You know, obviously, sort of bog standard design or whatever sort of thing, but nonetheless, they're always quite impressive buildings. Really, they're always quite big, aren't they? That's the other thing about them. At least the older ones, anyway. Generally, do you know what I mean? You know, it's like. You know, sort of maybe modern ones or more sort of you know, ones built more in more recent times tend to be less massive generally, but yeah. Okay, let's see, that's where we're going now. Tell you what, let's go this way. Let's go this way here. Let's go into, there's a little park thing here, I know. I remember seeing this before. Again, we're going to get probably blasted by the wind here in a minute, but still, it's an interesting formation. Well, I'll say formation. I mean, it's not a natural formation. It's just like some sort of sculpture-y rock thing, which I saw a few weeks back when I came this way one day, which I thought again was rather interesting. Yeah, now like I say. Thing is, we're going to get blasted by the wind now as soon as we come round this corner of the lee of this building. You watch, as soon as we come round here, it's going to go woof, probably, possibly. Oh, maybe not. All right, okay, fair enough. I was just waiting because it's an open space. I was just thinking, here we go. As soon as I come out into the open space, it's going to be woof. Right, so there we go. Look, see, little park. There's loads of these little places all over London. They're dotted everywhere. Quite good though, so you need that sort of thing, like I said before. But like, look at this little rock formation thing. Well, I say rock formation. It's like, you know, obviously not a natural thing. It's just been put here. You know what I mean? And this, I don't even know if this is actually real rock, because you look at it, to be fair. Oh, hang on, it might be concrete or something. It's sculpted into. I don't know what it is actually. What is it? I've got to feel it. I've got to tell. What's it? Oh no, yeah, I think it's concrete actually, but it's been sculpted to look like stone. That's quite interesting. Yeah, it definitely feels like and looks a bit like concrete. But like I say, the way they've sculpted it and what they've done is they've made it obviously look like some sort of stone. Some sort of stone, what do you call it? Sculpture of some description. Yeah, interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, it's different. Yeah. Like I say, I'm trying to avoid this flipping wind. I find it's really annoying at the moment. It really is. It's really, really annoying. Right. Okay. I think for now, I think that's basically it. Not sure what else to say or do at the minute. I'm going to have to head back soon anyway. And now again, the wind has picked up again, yet again, and is now blowing at me. So here we go. Yeah, that's it. Just go on. Come on. Give it some. Oh, sorry. I know. It's just so frustrating. It really is. You know, I'm trying to do a nice little vlog for you guys. Trying to find something interesting for you to look at. Trying to share my day with you a little bit, and then we get blasted with flipping wind. And you know, I mean, I bet it sounds horrendous on there now. I can imagine what it sounds like. You know, but what can you do? I suppose there's nothing I can do about it. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things. You know, it's just nature, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? It's just going to be, just you know. But like I say, I just can't wait for the day when we get a nice, calm, serene day with no wind. I mean, like I say, under normal circumstances, if I'm not vlogging, then I don't mind. It doesn't bother me. I don't even think about it, unless it's really, really blowing or something. But otherwise, it doesn't bother me. Like I say, you know what I mean? It's doesn't bother me in the slightest, generally. But you know, like I said, I'm trying to do you a nice vlog if I can. You know, without too much disruption. So anyway, right, okay, I'll tell you what, we'll head back to SHP now, because it's literally right at the bottom of this road. So all we've got to do is just literally walk all the way down here. It's literally at the bottom, and if I'm not mistaken, you go right, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, right, okay. Yeah, oh, by the way, I just realised something as well, which I forgot to mention actually, because you're probably wondering why I was waving a few minutes ago when I first started the vlog, and I was walking along chatting away, blah blah blah, and then all of a sudden you might have noticed I started waving. Well, you might not actually see me waving, but you may have seen me say a smile and sort of whatever, because one of the the manager of SHP was actually walking up the road as I was walking down, and then she turned around, she saw me and just let on. So that's who I was waving at, just in case you was wondering why. I'm thinking like, who's he waving at? Because like, you know, I saw her, oh hello, but I didn't want to necessarily turn the camera around on her and what have you, because like she's just in the middle of the street or whatever. So anyway, that's just a little side note, just in case you were wondering just exactly who or what or why I was waving at that point, you know what I mean? So right, okay, so I think I've waffled on about nothing for long enough. So again, I think we'll just carry on until I get to the end here, and I'll yeah, so literally at the bottom of this road, and we turn, what is it, left, and that's where SHP is. So yeah, at least it's a little bit less, it's a bit sheltered here, so there's not as much wind at the moment. Right, okay. See, that's the other thing as well. I definitely want to try and get a more steadier picture, and I must try to remember to linger on things a bit more, and also look in the screen more when I'm pointing the camera, because obviously, like I've said before in another vlog, that sometimes I'll be pointing the camera at something, talking about something, and you know, telling you about something, and I'm not, because I'm not looking at the screen necessarily always, I'm not entirely sure if I'm actually on the object or not. So I'm going to have to be much more mindful of that. Try to make sure that I'm actually pointing in the right direction for a start off, you know what I mean? So yeah, okay, right. You can see I'm now starting to dry up and you know, sort of running out of things to talk about. So anyway, we'll just carry on a little bit longer. Yes, we've got some wind again, but you know, that's the thing as well. Sometimes I can't always tell. I mean, from my perspective, from my point of view, obviously I've become so much more sensitive of it and aware of it in that sense. Sorry, I was just wondering why he was beeping his horn every 5 seconds. He's trying to attract somebody's attention, I realise. But yeah. Anyway, right, so we shall continue. You know, sometimes that's the other thing as well. Sometimes I'm trying to sort of reconcile myself, get my head around, and try to understand just exactly how, when I'm doing my vlogs out in the street, how best to be less. Oh, and by the way, I just realised how dark it was just for a second. No, I get distracted very easily. Anyway, yeah, how try to be a bit more, because you know, the thing is, I'm walking along, I'm trying to do a vlog, and I'm trying to not be that conscious, I guess, of, you know, just who exactly is around me, who's walking in front of me, who's walking up towards me or whatever. Because to be quite honest, just about that's the back of SHP there, by the way. That's the back gate, just so you know. So that's where the actual building actually is. But yeah, I'm just getting a little bit, what's the name of, constantly having to be mindful of all the people walking, because sometimes I don't know, I think to myself, if people just deliberately trying to walk in front of the camera or something or whatever, I don't know. Because, you know, the thing is, I'm walking in the street and I'm trying to do a nice vlog for you guys, like I said, and then if people are getting in my road, sort of thing, there's not a lot I can do about it, and I can't keep constantly just trying to accommodate all the time. Yes, to some degree, fair enough, but I don't know, I was just starting to find it really annoying. God, I am definitely turning into a grumpy old man, aren't I? I'm moaning all the time about all sorts of things, aren't I? Moan, 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 moan. That's all I ever do these days. Right, okay. Right, I'm gonna stop the vlog now because we're back at the office. So, right, I shall catch you guys later. Bye for now.